Well, and I had time back in the video. We're mostly a JoJo video. Because I'm reviewing JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders, OVAs. One of them, anyway. You don't know, JoJo, before the adaptation by David Productions in 2012, we had there were two OVA releases by a different studio. I don't know what it's called, but still. That's the entirety of Stardust Crusaders. OVA 1 released in 1993, and that's the Egypt arc. And the one in 2002 adapts their first part to. I don't know why they decided to adapt the OVAs. Like, why not just make an anime in the first place? Since you're playing material like adaptation of Phantom Blood and Battle Tennessee and Stardust Crusaders, since Diamond Unbreakable was still ongoing at the point of time. Anyway, the 1993 cast. I think they're alright. They're good. Do a good job as their characters. I never could beat the iconic cast of the 2012 anime, but then again, I never watched the 2012 anime in Japanese. But that's what I plan to do once I'm done with the second OVA. Now, Crunchyroll has Battle Phantom Blood and Battle Tennessee as movies in a way. Sorry about that. Yeah. It was hard for JoJo to get an anime adaptation in the past few decades until 2012. That's why there were two OVAs released. Because of licensing issues and stuff. Ask. Anyway, Joe. So I might skim through the entire story. Because I may talk more. I am still going to talk about this part, Egypt arc, when I review Stardust Crusaders itself. I reviewed the manga and still currently reading part 4. I'm just been so hyped to get. I've just been so energized to get ready to read, to get to part 7 and 8, so I can catch up on JoJo lands. I mean, yeah, I can still read part 7. Like, it's its own continuity. So I call parts 1 to 6 the Dio Saga. Because all 6 parts have some way connection to Dio. Like, part 2 had about the stone masks. Focus on the stone mask, which turned Dio into a vampire in part 1. They were called by Pillarmen, as they're called. Part 3 had Dio's return and his final delete. Part 4 talked about the stand arrow, which also was used for part 5, but its other connection in part 5 was Giorno Giovanna, protagonist. And of course part 6 with Bada Pucci, loyal disciple of Dio, seeking his revenge on Joe Star family by killing Jotaro and Jolene. What about the other JoJo's then? So yeah, that's Dio Saga. Now, I don't know what parts 7 through 9 have connected. But I mean, the sentence obviously that's not what I mean, no. Like, what makes them connected? One single thing that keeps popping up, something connected to part 7. So anyway, JoJo. So yeah, since that's the Egypt art, it does adapt one thing. It adapts the opening scene of every episode of the OVA. Adapts the first art of chapter 1 of Phantom Blood. The introduction of the stone mask. Mainly going to keep it more of a mystery mainly because David Productions probably want to keep it more of a mystery. I can respect, nothing wrong with that. But aside, it is a little different though. In the manga, the woman was clothed, but in the OVA, she was naked, kind of naked. I don't know why. Anyway, we just drop right into the start of Egypt art with the battle against Endor, one of the Egyptian stand users. Also, so our 5 main characters face off against them. 6, I meant. The 6 Stardust Crusaders. Jotaro Kujo, Jose Joestar, Mohammed Afdo, Jean-Pierre Polnareff, and Noriaki Kakyoin. Along with the dog Iggy. All stand users. Kakyoin gets hospitalized and is not around for much of the Egypt arc. For the entirety of the Egypt arc, Kakyoin is not there. Because in the first start, because of the start of it, the battle against Endol, Kakyoin was injured and was hospitalized for a couple of for most of the story. Didn't return until the battle of Dio's Palace. So yeah, the OVA. After that, the only stand battle that's adapted in this part in the Egypt arc is the Derby battle. More simply, the first Derby. And I say it's pretty interesting. See some familiar things in different animation. I say not bad. I just think differences, but that doesn't hinder its performance. It's actually a good. It's actually good. After that, you finally arrive at Dio's Palace. I mean, you have a little humility between Abdo and Iggy a little bit. Something the actual manga didn't have much. But then again, Iggy has not yet. They did not have the battle with Iggy and Pet Shop. Iggy's best stand battles. Iggy's only sole stand battle episode. One of the best ones. They also skipped the second Derby brother. And straight to Vanilla Ice. And this stand cream. Yeah, you see the name, Vanilla Ice Cream. Now, I'm not going to go over the changes. Or the OVA did. But there is a video done by JoJo YouTuber Hamon Beat. He does a good job covering what the OVA's changed from the manga. So let's just go check it out. It's actually those are very good videos. Highly recommend it. And why don't just keep watching his videos? I really love JoJo. I became a fan of JoJo back last year, 2022. I don't know. Or was it 2021? I don't know. The first part of Stone Ocean was out. I became a fan in late 2021. Since I decided to watch all of JoJo to catch up on a story up to start before watching Stone Ocean. So yeah, Dio's voice actor here, not bad. But Dio has one of the most iconic voice actors in JoJo. I mean, come on, that Waldo! You gotta know that voice actor. Of course, this is before he ever got cast in JoJo, but still, it's funny. He's still iconic. I give good credit to the voice actor of Gio here. He doesn't do a bad job. I like his performance. He gets a great medicine of voice. Anyway, after he get killed during the Battle of Vanilla Ice, Palmer manages to beat him. But is absent from most of the story. Jojo tries to kill Dio himself, but Dio is more sweaty. Jojo gets knocked out of the window, separated from them. Seems like all of Jojo since Dio needs his blood to make the body he possesses fully his. When he's saved by Kakyoin. As they head off chasing Dio. And just back. The car that Dio hits his ride in, actually its character deals with is actually voiced in the dub by Let's Go! It's me, Mario! Yep, Charles Martinet. That's a true thing. Covered by him on beat as well in his back bench he didn't know about JoJo. Or references, I can't remember his exact name, but it's very fascinating. I didn't watch them all because I did not want to get spoiled on part 7 and 8, but they took me a while to get to those, so I'm going to watch videos on YouTube to talk about the stories and get more invested in them. I mean, it gets me more invested in reading them. So, yeah, I'm excited to look them up. I mean, part 7 as well, alongside part 5 and 6. I know it's not part of the main canon. Now, where is the other past seasons? But it's its own continuity now. Resetting the universe is an interesting choice for Rocky to start over, create a whole new lore, new timelines, new characters, new stands. With familiar faces, he gets to use new ideas for familiar faces. Like, the protagonist of Part 7 is Johnny Joestar, equivalent of Jonathan Joestar, the first JoJo. So why does his father call him JoJo? Never explain that. Kakyoin decides to face off against Dio on his stand the world to try and figure out his ability. Kakyoin ends up being Dio's stand is the top dying, as you know. Kakyoin is killed for it. Before he dies, though, he sends one message on his way to send a message to Joseph. By using an emerald splash on the clock tower, Joseph was able to figure it out. And after he won Johto, he gets injured, leaving Johto and Dio to face off against each other. The fluid animation is really good. And I do agree, it is a little better than the actual anime. Because the scenes are more tense, while some of the tense scenes don't have a background music, which really hides up the tension. I'll give him credit for that. And Johto managed to beat Dio in his own game. I see Joseph, who's still alive, is recovered. As they head home to say goodbye to Polnareff in a really good emotional way, with the music being great. As you see them tear up. Once you see them tearing up. Can't remember if they actually did any actual manga or stuff. It's been a while. But yeah. 1993 OVA is actually really good. A good watch for JoJo fans. You can either watch it subbed or dubbed on YouTube, hopefully. So which would me to watch the second one though. So that may take some time. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel. And the notification will be at the obvious that comes out of the future. See you guys later for the free anime I got a review. Kill Phoenix out.